Now we are driving to the southwest of the city of Stuttgart, a few kilometers from the entrance to the very popular area of the Black Forest. Our destination this time is only an hour from the city, a very easy tour to do and a very nice area to get to know. To make this visit we need our own vehicle, because the access by public transport is a bit complicated. Our plan is to visit a very popular camping area, spend a couple of nights, enjoy the summer and generally get to know a little more about this region in the state of Baden-Württemberg. The landscape is very nice, traveling along the perfect roads of Germany, crossing between agricultural areas, small towns, industrial and commercial areas, is a perfect combination to describe the essence of Germany, where different facets coexist throughout the country, lots of movement, tranquility and prosperity, the perfect landscapes. Finally we arrive at our destination, the place that will become our base. Freizeitpark Camping Shuttle-Off, a 4-star park and camping area that we invite you to visit this great place with us. It is a place that we really liked and that we definitely recommend. The area in general is located between agricultural areas and forested areas. There are about 1 square kilometer available both for setting up tents, as well as for parking motorhomes. But the place offers much more than that and I will be happy to show it in this video. But for more specific information about location and contact information, you can visit our blog. I leave the link below in the description of this video. In its facilities, it has a small store or mini supermarket at the reception where you can find basic necessities, drinks, food and even every morning you can buy freshly baked bread. But keep in mind that you must order it in advance, a day before. The place logically offers spaces so that you can bring your own camping equipment, space with drinking water and access to electricity. But the place also offers rooms, bungalows and even small holiday homes for rent, all with enough space, the houses with their terraces, the wooden bungalows with different common areas, everything is very comfortable, even for visitors with more demanding tastes. Also something that is very common in German culture, the place offers annual memberships where many choose to have their mobile homes next to temporary houses, many of them practically fully habitable houses, where summers are usually enjoyed with the family. A whole colony of nomads who enjoy the camping atmosphere. The place also has a restaurant open in the evenings with a very classic Swabian menu from this region, practically the traditional menu of southern Germany, Schnitzel, cordon bleu, Multash, accompanied by potato salad or French fries, quite large portions at prices around 10 to 15 euros per plate, and of course, there are also jugs of ice-cold beer from the local brewery. In addition, for the entertainment of the guests, the place has a swimming pool, large enough, a play area for the little ones where you can entertain them for a couple of hours during the day, and also farm animals such as donkeys, horses, cows. The place is very comfortable and with a very pleasant family atmosphere. As for the prices, it will depend on what you are looking for, but you can bring your own tent and pay around 15 euros per person, and the bungalows and houses for rent are around 100 euros per night for a family group. But once again, for more information and to link you with the place, we leave our travel blog at your disposal in the description of this video for more information. One of the main activities that you can do when you visit this Shuthof Park and camp is the walk and tour to the small town of Horb right on the Neckar River, a walk that can take you around 1 hour if you do it slow, enjoying the atmosphere. We took advantage of the energy of the morning and after breakfast we went on this pleasant walk. The campsite is located on the top of the hills that surround the small valley where the town of Horb is located, a few meters from an old tower. And basically it is the beginning of the tour. This great tower was built in 1422, and next to a small church on the top of the hill. With its very well-preserved infrastructure, you can not only appreciate the best views of the town, but also find a very nice place to rest. You find several benches that invite you to enjoy a summer afternoon in the middle of vegetation and a very cool climate. It really was the perfect place to start our tour. From here you can see the whole town below, predicting that it would be very easy to go down, but that the return would be a bit challenging, but it was definitely worth exploring. From here you can see the towers of its churches, its sloping roofs. A classic photo of a farming town in the middle of the mountains of southern Germany. Right next to the town, the Neckar River, in a way that you can't see it in the city. You can see it in a more natural way. We went down slowly, and the first thing we found was the Dominican monastery next to its collegiate church. This time we were lucky and the church was open, so we were able to go in and see it from the inside. Right next to the church is the old monastery, which is very well preserved, its infrastructure with that medieval appearance, with large gardens on its different levels and with the impressive views of the roofs of the urban area next to the river. Just to learn a little bit of the history of this town, we can say that there are written records of the town of Horb from 1228, but there are also writings from 1090, written in Old German as Horb or Horve, which meant swamp. Old German had already disappeared by that date, so it is known that the town dates back many years. And indeed the town was built on the hills, since it can be interpreted that in ancient times a kind of swamp was formed, fed by the waters of the Neckar River. Nowadays, there are paths along the river, where walking is like being in a storybook. Next to the city, its squares, all very spacious with evident old architecture, all very well preserved. Its buildings with wooden structures and sloping roofs. The walk along the river is undoubtedly an experience that every visitor should enjoy. Within the city, a small canal has been built that feeds an old mill, adorning the streets of the place with bridges and flowers. The gastronomic offer is really very simple. You find a couple of restaurants, but enough to be able to enjoy an ice cream, a coffee, or even a delicious dish. The tour within the town can be done in 1 or 2 hours at most. Its visit is perfect to enjoy a morning or afternoon. You can find a couple of museums to visit during the weekends: the Water Museum, the Military History Museum, the Local History Museum, and the Open Air Museum. And within its streets you can visit the Market Square, and the Church of the Nativity of the Virgin Mary. For more information about this destination, we invite you again to visit our travel blog. Below I leave the link in the description. With the last images of this magical place we say goodbye, but not before inviting you to subscribe to this channel. If you plan to visit Germany in the next few days, or live in Germany, especially in the state of Baden-Württemberg and especially in the city of Stuttgart, I am sure you will find information that will interest you. Without much more to say, thank you very much for your visit and see you very soon with a new video.